Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Nowadays, when our world seems to face complicated, challenging in field of geopolitics, climate and energy, we have within generous invitation from the organization of the South Sudan Oil and Power Conference to discuss the most important challenges of the current stage. Especially, the world eyes are turning today to energy producer. To get out of these complications and to send positive messages at the global and humanitarian levels in securing one of the most important goals of sustainable development, sustainable improvement, which is the energy security. Today, when the prices of all types of traditional energy began to soar, it seems to be the time to step more fast and firm in the direction of a stable and sustainable energy plan. The global demand for power is estimated to grow by 50% by 2040, maybe in Iraq more, which means it is imperative that energy is affordable, even in a more complex and dynamic environment. As we understand, as we follow up, oil industry in South Sudan already passed a complicated, challenging, represented by many challenging in geopolitics, in civil difficulties. Despite the formidable challenging it has faced Iraq. Iraq has multi-kind also of challenging, but alhamdulillah, Iraq reached now 4.7 million barrels per day and keep his position as the second producer in OPEC and the fourth producer of oil worldwide. It is known that South Sudan ranks third in oil reserve in sub-Saharan Africa with very good reserve quantity, positive quantity, which means this is one of the country can add more value for the sustainable development and for the sustainable energy market. South Sudan oil plans need to maximize investment, I think, in rich oil field with lowest production cost and lowest carbon industry emission intensity per barrel of oil. Focusing on field with high gas availability to supply the local market with gas and reduce oil consumption for power generation. Iraq have the same challenging of utilizing of using liquid fuel in its power generation, and Iraq have the same line to go ahead with the field which produce more gas. Major international oil producing companies suggest keep investing in rich field for the next plans. Profits need to be built on oil price because there is challenging and sustained oil price. On the other hand, internationally, the impact of both the energy transition and the climate change policies on oil demand are highly accelerated. Till the moment, the impact is mostly on demand growth, not in demand itself. Moreover, the term of energy transition does not target the oil industry itself, rather than the carbon emission. This should be understandable. On the other hand, internationally, the impact of both the energy transition and climate change policies on oil demand are highly exaggerated till the moment. The impact is mostly on demand growth, not in demand itself. That means we need to understand what is the real challenge. This is what OPEC try to facilitate, and this is the OPEC try to make sustain for the future. How can OPEC and all the producers, not only OPEC, how can all the producer evaluate what is the investment they have to put, they have to inject to make more sustainable energy for the future? This is one of the challenge for Iraq and the other producer, and maybe I'm sure it is one of the challenging for South Sudan. Oil-dependent economics like South Sudan face monumental task as a global energy mix continues to transition. They must, as Iraq, manage the change while diversifying away from hydrocarbon reliance job creation program must be scaled up rapidly but also sustainable. For example, Iraq energy transition plan implied working in 3 directions: energy efficiency, field gas recovery plan, and renewable energy. Technology development can assist in securing the energy by eliminating the emission from oil production and consumption by improving efficiency of energy. Digitalization will be key to making oil production and power generation assets from efficient and helping manufacturers reduce waste. Iraq is going ahead with its plan and program to reach 2.6 billion standard cubic foot per day till 2025, 2026. And there is a real program to double this investment capacity to reach 5 billion standard cubic foot per day of associated gas and free gas from our field in the south, in the west of Iraq and in the north of Iraq. Iraq also approved its program to reach 12 gigawatt of solar energy. 60% of this program is already contracted with Total, Masdar, Aqua Power, Power China, and other Sky Technology Company and other. Iraq have its plan and its program to finance this and to secure sovereign guarantee for all the investor in solar energy with a capacity more than 500 megawatt of solar energy. Iraq is understand what is the challenge of the future with carbon emission, how he can manage its target to reach 8 million barrels per day as a plateau from oil production. Here, we would like to underscore that Iraq has now a wide range of oil exploration capacities and knowledge that can be shared with our friends in South Sudan, and we are happy to do that. Finally, I would like to take the opportunity to express my gratitude to the conference organization for hosting this important event. Thank you and happy future, inshallah, for South Sudan, and hope that we will recognize that there is real progress, real improvement for all South Sudan facility and entities, especially oil and gas. Thank you.